Riftbreaker! It's been a while. It has been a couple of days since I have been
The storm is getting
streaming. I
really
just needed a
intense.
little bit of a
I hope it
break
doesn't overload our power grid.
so that I could have, a bit of time off between streams, and because I was going pretty hard at it to begin with, and I was, playing a few different games. Playing a bit of New World, of course, and also playing a little bit of Age of Darkness, which is in early access. It's very cool game. I've been enjoying it. There's a bit of pressure to get things done quickly in it, which is nice. Anyway, today we are headed to the desert. And we're just going to head straight there. We're going to go in the suggested order this time around rather than the non-suggested order because we are playing on Brutal. We are doing our green campaign as well, meaning we're not going to use fossil fuels or nuclear fuel. We're just going, no gas basically. We're just going to be using renewables like wind and solar. And of course, biomass generators are allowed. So we're going to farm plants, we're going to use a biomass to generate power. Or we already are, we've spent a good amount of time setting that up. Okay, so these guys are going to talk a little bit while we're here.
Rift jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress.
The natural background radiation in this area is very high. It would kill most living organisms from Earth.
My standard radiation shielding can withstand these levels of exposure without any damage. However, if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense sources of gamma particles. These could pose a serious threat.
The protective atmosphere is also very thin in this area. UV radiation from the sun could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before setting up a larger outpost in this area.
Ashley, we should gather more data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and UV shielding for both my armor and our structures.
Okay, let's try to scout as much area as possible to feed your sensors with enough data. Our sensors are indicating large quantities of tanzanite within the cacti specimen.
We can use tanzanite as a catalyst for production of high-energy weaponry and equipment. It would be great if we could gather large quantities of this mineral to create something useful.
A broader arsenal of weaponry could undoubtedly help us survive against all these new hostile species. Let's start researching tanzanite handling.
Alright, so now that they've shut up, what we need to do here is basically scout the area to gather sun data. Now while we're running around here, we are going to get some damage start coming in from the sun in certain periods. It's not going to be as bad, as other biomes, but we are going to suffer a little bit every so often.
Fascinating.
Oh, hi there.
It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand. We should study this species further.
I can sense a few of these creatures in this area, but this won't be enough to gather samples for research.
Let's pass this creature's characteristics to the Orbital Scanner and look for a location where we can find more of them.
Affirmative, Ashley.
Oh, look at these guys.
Results available shortly. Orbital scanning completed. We found a location that looks like a breeding ground for the Stregoroid species. We can go there to study it further.
Go. These guys shoot a railgun sort of thing. I think it's a railgun. It looks kind of railish, or some kind of nasty little spike. Again, Standard weaponry will take them out pretty easily. So that's all we're gonna need here. Nothing really special. Oh, there's this guy. So I'm gonna need explosives to take care of him, and he does have a ranged attack that you need to be aware of. But again, it's, you know, nothing too particularly difficult about taking care of these guys. The good old flamer and the good old machine gun is really, that's all that's necessary. And it's not going to be too challenging to get past this part of the map, or this part of the campaign. I wanted to say quest there, because it is kind of like a quest. You've got to meet certain objectives before you find the final place where you are going to set up an outpost. But this one's pretty straightforward in that all we need to really do is just wander around. Occasionally we'll be required to shoot something. Hi there, guys. I know, that's not cricket. I'm gonna try the sniper on these. Not really a fan of the sniper, I don't think. Sure, it has its place, but it's very long between shots, and I think I prefer something a little bit more sprayy. Oh well, good to try it out, see what it does. Now it might be that someone else is really clever, has come up with a better way of working with a sniper, at which point, by all means, listen to them if you do get this game and, you know, want to play it the most efficient way possible. It's just down to personal preference, really, I think. There's never a right or wrong way of doing this. Oops, I thought I had the flamer equipped then. Apparently I did not.
These green crystals are emitting a lot of gamma radiation. Try not to stand too close to them, or they will damage my armor.
Don't stand next to the radioactive stuff. Got it. So yeah, so far so good, really. Haven't had anything particularly challenging present itself. Of course, I'm going to say that, and then we'll get something, you know, massive come out and kill me. It'll be ironic, you know, or poetic justice. Now tonight we're not going to do a long stream. It is night here, where I'm playing anyway. It may not be night where you're watching, of course. And the other thing I want to do, actually, is I completely forgot about it, which is terrible, but shout out to the people who have been subscribing on the YouTube channel and the people who have been following on my Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope you have been enjoying the content, and I hope to keep it up. So thanks, big love to you guys. It's really nice to get some feedback on what you're doing. So if you want to drop me a comment, I'd be more than happy. You know, this is the time in a YouTuber's life that you'd be able to get responses from them pretty good, because they're not grown big enough. And maybe I never will grow big, who knows. Also, for those who just talking about the content, I guess, is I've been looking at some of the analytics as well, and so far what seems to be, you know, most watched or most enjoyable is the shorter streams. So just where I've done shorter clips. My most successful video with the whole, I don't know, it might be 10 or 30 views. I can't remember anymore, to be honest. But it's only about 4 minutes long, the whole thing. So, oh, nearly died there. Need to focus on playing the game and less about talking. But yeah, it was basically an attack that was coming in when I wasn't streaming, and I thought, hey, I should share this with everyone.
Advanced UV shielding and radiation shielding in the alien laboratory.
Okay, so we
I
have
think
done
that
what
we
we
can use the
need
natural
to do
background
here,
radiation data that we've just gathered
and
to
we're
filter
going
out the
to move
naturally
on
occurring
out
effects.
to another location. Alright, so we've just done the radioactive desert reconnaissance, so now it wants me to go gather uranium ore samples. I also have this Stegorost nest as well, and we've got this hazenite concentration as well, where I can go start farming up hazenite. So there's a few things to be done. I just want to continue on with the desert for the time being. Now, because I hadn't established a permanent outpost in that location, it means I can't go back there as well. That happens a lot for some of the campaign maps, but given that there was only a little bit of carbonium and ironium on the map and no other sources of interesting things I could do there, I'm pretty happy. Happy to move on.
Rift jump successful.
Alright, here we are.
High background radiation in this area.
Just gonna let these guys talk for a moment.
To the safety limit of my armor.
Good. This means
Yeah,
that
here we
we
go.
really are onto something. I don't expect to find uranium rods lying
They're
around.
not too happy to see
Let's
me.
use the geoscanner to search for some ore.
So explosive damage seems to be the way to go for those particular critters. We're going to line up a few shots on this guy that's just kind of sneaking there, because no doubt I'll wake him up. Very used to having a melee in my left hand, so just not having that anymore is a little bit interesting. Now I need to gather stuff on the geoscanner. Right, so I need to go this way. So hitting space to hit that geoscanner where you can go find underground deposits of things. And yeah, I've just angered the locals. We don't want no mines. We're all greenies here. Well, so am I, dude. So am I. Apart from I do need to dig up this.
New buildings are available for construction.
Excellent. Alright, we've got our first lot of uranium. And the next thing that's going to happen, of course, is we're going to go down here. Oh, we've angered the nest. We have angered the nest. Ah, and there's these guys too. So you got to be careful of those ones. They just sneak up on you and really hit hard when they do. And not fun to deal with. There we are, he's exploded. And we've got you. Right. So it wants me to take me to the left again now. Hi there, guys. No, you don't want to see me? You don't like me being here? Oh, too bad, guys. I'm gonna bring me and a heap of my friends once I build this rift. Hey, there we go. Alright, more uranium. We are making good progress here. And by good I mean not really, because we only have 50 so far. That's pitiful. So I'm really hoping that these guys start dropping a bit more uranium for me. That'd be really nice, please. Got a nice little bottleneck here as well. That's helpful. Alright, so just gonna keep scanning. Ooh. Now one of the things you can do with these is if you just set them on fire, you can continue to see them, which is somewhat useful. Oh yeah, see, that hurt. Just gonna drop some missiles on them. So that can be a little bit challenging, of course, where you haven't got any real room to maneuver. So in terms of difficulty, I think it is more difficult than the original desert. Of course, when I was seeing it in the original desert in the normal mode, then
I'm sensing an intense dust storm coming our way.
dust
This
storms
may
aren't fun.
affect our solar panels.
Can't see anything
We
with the
won't be
dust
getting
storm.
any good results by searching for uranium this way. This is tedious.
Ashley, this is our lucky day. My
Hey.
sensors are picking up a larger underground uranium deposit. I've marked it on our map.
Excellent.
Excellent. Let's go there immediately.
Now we've just got to survive the dust storm. So I don't want to move around too much while I'm in a dust storm. Basically, it makes things really hard to see. But at the same time, I don't want to be bored. So, YOLO. Hi there, guys. Just going to drop in. And now I am dropping mines behind me as well, so that they can suck on those. And basically just going to shoot missiles downrange. We're taking a little bit of damage, which is not fun. But nothing too chronic. Nothing too bad. Now these guys, the combination of the machine gun and the flamethrower really just tears through them, so there we are, just going to use our repair kit.
It looks like the dust storm is over.
See what's coming up here. Looks like there's a way through.
A new
Only
technology
if I
has been
destroy this, maybe.
New buildings are available
Go.
for construction.
Oh, no, that's bad. Go. I think there was just Spideys down this direction. Yeah. Go south from here. Go wide down. Hello! Hello, Spideys. I'll lay a few mines here. Going into the wide open spaces. I need something here. I haven't had as many weather events this time around as well, and those, I mean, we just had a dust storm, of course, but I haven't had any of the ones where they're showing the radiation, and you need to really keep away from that. Hi there. Need to keep away from this guy too. He's not friendly. He does have some hazenite though. That's nice. So. See, that chittering noise makes me nervous. Oh, it's just these.
New buildings are
Okay.
for construction.
It's all good, people. Almost makes me think of the bugs in Starship Troopers, of course. Those, just the noise of them. Which is a great movie, and I hear there's a game coming out for it as well, which is cool. And I'm very much looking forward. I'm hoping that they keep the same satire as the movie, and not the seriousness of the books. From the preview I've seen, it looks like they will, but let me know if there's any games that you're looking forward to, or any games that you'd like me to see me play as well. I mean, it's this is not the only game I play. I play a lot of them. I don't own all of them, but I do play a lot. Alright. So So presumably I should be looking for something here. Oh, hi there. You look mad. Wow, he took a beating. Yep, this big guy down here. Okay. Hi. Yeah, he ain't happy with me. Here he is. He's resting.
They are intensifying over time. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
So maybe this is the point of the sniper, to take down this guy, because he is resistant to
Earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
I make sure I don't back into something that's gonna stab me in the back. There we go. Alright. I think we want to switch our loadout here. In the meantime, our research has been chugging along, which is good. I do have a hammer. Yep, cool. Alright. Hammer time! Switch.
There's a lot of creatures around this area. We won't be getting to that uranium without a fight.
You can search for uranium elsewhere, but that's probably going to take
Whoa!
time.
Not those guys. They suck.
You can try to figure out a different
Whoops. Hang on. We just enabled a console there.
Thank you for the advice,
Boom.
Mr. Riggs. That's very helpful.
See, that was maybe the mistake, doing that jump in between them, because basically they always...
technology has been developed.
Whoa!
New blueprints are
I'm
available.
gonna get out of
for
here. Wait till we've healed up a little bit. There we go. Needs to disable that console crane or rebind it or something. That will get me killed. Can't stay here for much longer. I think last time I came here. Oh,
Weapon dropped. You
oh,
can try to recover it later.
damn it. I think when I came here the last time, yeah, we're gonna reconstruct. Oh man, we can't take the shortcut either because we've got no real. There we are. I'm gonna have to go this way just because I haven't cleared out the rest of it. And I don't want to have to hack and slash my way through all of those guys again. So it shouldn't take too long. Just down from here. Not sure if I went this close though, so maybe I will have to hack and slash through something. Fortunately, I retained my rocket launcher. Probably. Whoa! Hi guys. Fancy seeing you here. Just gonna toss a grenade or two down your way.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Don't mind me. There's those two grenades I left. So we're in somewhat safe territory now. I said grenades, didn't I? I meant mines. They were mines, people. Ignore the crazy YouTuber or Twitcher. So, I don't feel like that really gave me much uranium, really.
Research completed.
Pretty sure it was meant to have. These crystals, I'm pretty sure, are
Prepare
meant
for
to
an
be
ion storm.
really rich in them, but
A mutant.
This ion storm is really intense. It disabled a lot of equipment. We have to wait it off.
The number of charged particles has drastically decreased. Equipment functioning is returning back to normal.
so one of the cool things about that hammer is that it does oh hey, they're all a bit tougher. What was I saying? Yeah, cool thing about the hammer is that it does that carbonium. Oh, they're really nasty ants. Alright, so there is, a bit harder critters here. I'm gonna give it that. Do you feel like I was starting to mine something when I first died here? That's what helped me up, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, this is quite frustrating, really. Last time I swear it wasn't this hard. Gonna walk over it, see if I can. Can't find where that might be. Nope. No, it doesn't want to tell me. Maybe I bugged it by dying. That would be unfortunate. Tanzanite, not really what I'm after though. Alright, do we have the radiation shielding research? Can we go look for that? Yeah, we do. Environmental shielding for sun, environmental shielding for radiation. Let's queue those up. And that will help out. Did I just see that I can get a bit of small machine gun? Yeah, I can. Let's craft you up.
Crafting completed.
Already got the advanced flamethrower, which is good. So we're just gonna go over there, switch to you, and put in a modification. So we can do a few things here. Do target piercing. Enable. So that'll pierce it 1/5 of the time. So 1 in 5 shots will pierce. We could gain hit points as we shoot things. So 10% of the time we'll get hit. 2 extra projectiles per shot. I think I'm gonna go with cluster projectiles because that was fun last time. Basically, when they hit, they'll split out 1/5 of the time into smaller projectiles. That can be quite useful. There's that. I've got a new keyboard, so that's partially, I guess, why I'm being a bit of a klutz in hitting that tilde key all the time. Hi there.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Shoot this guy while I think. Well, I could go set up a uranium mine using my biomass generators. So that is my other option, is I can just get away from here, kind of cheese the system,
The wind is picking up.
and
There's a
just
dense dust storm visible
not
on the
have to
horizon.
mine this all up and just instead use crystal mining to get the uranium I need. I mean, ideally, I don't want to just resort.
Dust storms.
Yeah, so do I. I think that's the deciding factor right there. I don't want to deal with the dust storm. So we're going to go back to HQ. And hopefully, I mean, there could be some anti-cheese here. Something to prevent me from doing what I'm about to try and do. Which one? Yeah, fair play. But basically, the plan will be to set up some of my biomass farms to farm uranium crystals instead. Now, I guess technically that would mean that, you know, uranium or nuclear power would be renewable because we're farming it. But I think that was against the achievement.
Travel between planetary locations using the Orbital Scanner interface whenever you are ready. You can also check our list of objectives on that screen.
Okay, Mr. Riggs.
Okay,
let's
so
check to see
we've
if
got
our
this
base
guy
is still
here.
intact.
Yes,
Then
we
go back
can.
to exploring other biomes.
We can get uranium from this one. So we're going to equip that. And we're going to let that do some farming for us.
Carbonium deposit
Of course, the next thing I'm going, if you can hear that ticking, then that means, of course, that we are now generating these little crystals, which is going to, of course, hurt us because we don't have the necessary research just yet.
Many of the more advanced buildings require a lot of cobalt to be built or upgraded. There's not enough of this resource in this area to cover our needs.
Oh, it's about
Mr.
time I
Wicks,
had that
can you calibrate the
conversation pop
planetary
up. I
scanner
was
to
wondering
search
where
for
that
new
went.
cobalt?
Affirmative, Ashley. I'm starting the scanning procedure right now.
Yep, really
The
doesn't
weather
like me
has
being
calmed
in
down.
there.
The storm is over. Orbital scanning completed. We have found a new planetary location that is rich in cobalt deposits and would be perfect for establishing a new cobalt mining outpost.
Excellent. It's even located within the tropical zone, so it should be more hospitable than the other areas of the planet that we visited. Let's go there as soon as possible.
Alright, so we really do want to get our radiation shielding up a little bit closer, I think. Go queue up the sun after that. I know this stream said that we're going to the desert, and here we are just chilling out, sitting at base, farming crystals. Yay. But, you know, that's what needs to be done, and I really can't be bothered. I find that quite frustrating, having to run around and look for uranium the hard way. So we're doing it the cheesy way instead. This is cheesy, delicious cheesiness, uranium farming. Now, I'm going to want to switch this back to something that farms up biomass afterwards. So we'll probably switch it to those trees, but for the time being, we're going to make it mega uranium farming just to speed this up. Now we've got 54k of biomass, so I think we're not going to run out. I mean, I say this so many times. We're not going to run out of biomass and then we run out.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
I think there might also be achievements for not getting the technology that I'm researching.
Warning. A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
And maybe I'll do that at some point, go for that achievement, without getting the necessary things to shield me from radiation or sun damage, but yeah, for the time being. Yeah, it's really doing a number on me. Being at home base means that I'm not too worried even if I die here. So the reason why I'm running around scanning things is because as you get more familiar with it, you get more resources per tick of farming. So it should be speeding everything up for us. Alright, so environmental shielding, radiation is the next one. What was I looking for? Something that shows my resources. Still at 241 uranium.
Base is under attack.
So maybe they have anti-cheese this. Maybe I'm not going to get uranium until later on. If I do this, I get carbonium and uranium. I'm not seeing any uranium. Maybe they have anti-cheese this. Said, hey, don't. Which might not have to go run around and look for uranium. Frustrating. Frustrating, people.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Alright, so we're gonna switch them back to these trees instead. That will give us both.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Alright, so I now have so does that give me any? Any? Nah. No cheese for me.
Base is under attack.
Fair enough. Fair play, developers. Was a bit of a long shot, I guess.
Build more storage facilities.
In the meantime, I do want to increase my familiarity with these. Well, I'm just, you know, clutzing around, knocking over trees. Okay, yeah. Alright, so it is a little bit late here, and the stream bitrate is not so great, so not sure why that is the case. So I might just call it a night. I know this was a quick stream, but I want to make these episodes shorter for those who are on YouTube. So it's a bit more bite-sized, a bit more consumable. And yeah, so I will see you in the next episode. We'll head back to the desert again. We won't try and just cheese the system. We will have to wander around and mine uranium the good old-fashioned way, which is digging for it in the ground. We also have an incoming attack here, so we'll start off with a bang in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It has just been a wandering around the desert, really. So apologies for that, but you've got to do the objectives of the campaign to progress to the next stage. So I will see you in the next episode.